What's next? Someone's become an adult. Yay! I'm gonna unfreeze this and put a couple of you into builders. Leave one labourer, just in case someone dies. I mean, I like Banished because it's such a challenging game if you're new to it. It's not one of those games you can get into easily. I know sometimes it's nice to have a game like that, like a casual game where you can just sit down and explains it to you really step by step. And I like certain games like that too. It's just the challenging aspect of Banished and other games like that mean it keeps you interested for longer, I think. I mean, sometimes you can get really bored because a game is way too easy. I mean, that's the problem I ended up with Minecraft for a long time. Once you've played it for such a long time, once you get older, it's not that challenging a game, really. So that's why I have to try and find extra things that I'm actually going to challenge myself with. Play with a lot of hardcore and a lot of custom maps that just purposefully make things harder. This is another game which I'm thinking of, because I'm getting used to it now. I mean, when I first started, there was no way in a million years I would have got this achievement even this far. That's why I'm looking at things like, is it CC for this? Colonial Charter? I don't want to get that wrong, I think that's it. Oh, thank God I kept the labourer, someone just died. But no, I'd like to play with some more challenging mods, because once you get used to a game, it becomes easier and easier, so that's the beauty of mods, really, that it just keeps you interested, changes things up. I suppose that's what's attractive with things like RPGs, where it constantly is changing and you can constantly keep interested in storytelling. I mean, I love the storytelling games that people like Telltale are making. It's just... there are lots of varieties of games, but I like, actually. But you can find that a game gets too easy very, very quickly. Come on, you're meant to be helping, thank you. Luckily we can start massing more stone again. And luckily the iron and the wood have caught up because I've been using the stone so much. It's almost like some kind of dance. It is, and the guy's slightly behind. It is, they're doing it in sync. Oh, sorry. Was it too boring for you, Demon? Come on, Demon. Where are you going? Wait, have you suddenly changed job? Yes. You were a builder 1 second and now you're a stone cutter. What's going on? Oh, there's someone else come and taken over. Was Demon not good enough for you? Now you have Augustaf. Yes. What's your name? Lady. There we go. Shavonia. Now I suppose Shavonia and... was it... Stop running away from me! Oh, good promise. There we go. And Augustif. There, those two names go quite well together, I admit. Carry on. There's only 2 graves in the cemetery already. Hoping this will boost up that to happy. It's not even built yet and people seem to be happier. I'm almost making it up to the full 5-star happiness. I mean, I'm keeping on top of the herbs, so hopefully the health should stay quite high. In all honesty, I feel like I'm doing quite well. Jinxes it, massive tornado comes and wipes through everything in like 10 minutes. No, that's not going to happen. Because I mean, if I look at the number now, 7, that's 46, 56, 7, 61. Oh, I've lost a few people, haven't I? I swear I've still gone up in the amount of people. Am I working that out wrong? 4... No, it ends in a 1. 40, yeah, no, that's right. Oh, someone else has died. A stonecutter, not good. How close are we to this getting this? I have noticed there's a merchant, I'm just checking through that first. Okay, what have you got? And you have... coal. The fact that you're not willing to trade fish for coal means I'm not interested in your coal, because I'm fine with my firewood. Goodbye. Let's go. I also like the look of a church. It's quite a nice looking building around the town. That and the town hall are the 2 nicest looking in my opinion. Oh, I have a lot of iron all of a sudden. What can I do with iron? I can build more quarries, but I don't need another quarry. Boom. Okay, take you two off, and then one of you becomes a cleric. 60 members. Oh, that's a nice way of doing it, actually. That means now if I click on this, I can click on here and go, oh, okay, I have 60 people. Added benefit of a church, keeping track of your population. Some people would say there's a hidden meaning in there somewhere, but honestly, I don't mean it. Oh, another child's been born. Does that mean that goes straight up to 61? Yes. That's a nice little addition I wasn't expecting. There's those cows, I was about to say. Deer. The 4 guys. Oh, Evangel has become a labourer. Let's go. What do I want you to do? I probably want you to do that. Because the thing is that if I'm smart enough, I could build a town hall and start getting all the benefits of that, which is more stats and things to keep hold and keep track of my inventory a bit better, so I can see where the food's actually coming from. And then there's, because I mean, 2,400. Well, now it's down to 2,400. That's quite scarily low, really. And you should really set up something else, which is my plan is... Ooh, where's this go to? I may build some houses along here and another fisherman's hut. Can I build another fisherman's hut there? Yes. I think that's where I'm going to build another fisherman's hut, so I'm going to pause that for the time being. Ooh, jumping down a tree. Build a nice road from here all the way to here. There, is it? Oh no, I was completely off. Let's go there quickly before that's built. Ooh, the snow's clearing so I can actually see. Boom. There we are. Oh, did it? Sometimes I hate this game, the way the roads are built specifically. There we go. Build a line across here, and then up to there. Perfect. I like having the roads along the entirety of where they go along to. Yeah, let's build ourselves some more houses. They just fit in here, that's lovely. Oh, I should probably put this in here, just because I feel like that could be useful. Pause again, though. Keep everything paused while I plan out. That's quite a useful tip for Banished in general. Make sure you're pausing things while you're planning, otherwise your resources will disappear. Oh, I can fit one there, one there. That's quite nice. Little tunnel appearing out from between these two houses. Oh, I'll pause these as well, quickly, before they run away with all my stone. Oh, they beat me to it. Luckily, it's only the wood they take to begin with. Okay. What else do I need in order for this to work successfully? I will need a storage barn somewhere. Where's my reserve logs gone? Excuse me? Logs? Of course, I'm not chopping down any trees, am I? Ah! Just cut the trees quickly! While you're doing that, let's chop down some more over here, just because I'm worried about wood. Perfect. Already up to 18, that's fine. I forgot I'd stopped producing that, hadn't I? Stop telling me reserve logs is low, I know. Oh, my reserve food is low, ah! Things are suddenly going from bad to worse. Though they weren't really that bad, they're just getting worse. Oh, I need those chickens. If I had those chickens right now, I would have been in perfect position. I'm up to 64 people at least. That's quite good. What do I want? I'm building a thing for food. That's a main thing. Good. Yeah, that's good. That's big number one. And I'm also building a couple more houses. I mean, how many houses can I fit along here? I'm going to pause it when I do this, just in case people get over-ambitious and start bringing wood quickly. There we go. So I have 4 houses, a storage shed, and a fishing dock, all in the same facility. All of the houses are within this reach. Perfect. Can I fit one there? That'd look quite cool. No way. I definitely can't. Anywhere? I feel like I kind of should be able to. I thought I saw one. No. I just think it'd be quite nice to have one instantly next to it. Oh, another labourer. Yippee. Elicitor. Good. Some of the names in this are quite funny, because they just have to try and keep recycling the same set of names, but they're meant to sound oldie-fashionedy. In all honesty, in any sort of Banished game, you need to start with this first. This has been a massive lifesaver for me throughout the entire series, especially this herbalist hut. I mean, look at that. In fact, if I put another person into the herbalist hut, not herbalist, gatherer's hut, sorry. Yeah, put fully stocked gatherer's hut, fully stocked fisherman's. I should really try and fully stock my hunter as well, but I want a labourer just in case. Just in case someone like my woodcutter dies. I don't want to be stuck without a woodcutter, a tailor or a blacksmith. So I want someone on hand to take over if needs be. At the moment, it is you, Ellie Setter, I think. Actually, who is it? It is Amelie, for some reason. Go on, Amelie. Amelie. Sounds a bit like Emily. Yeah. What's plan of action? Wood's starting to go up again. As is that. I mean, that doesn't require much. That doesn't require much. Let's get those two up and running. And then I can start working back on these. Final thing will be that. I mean, that is just in case these people get ill and need to run to the hospital. Oh, another labourer. Gladysson. Oh, I remember Gladysson. I remember when he went to school. That was earlier on today. Oh, this is starting to look a bit fuller. This is why I really wanted to stop them cutting for a while. But the only problem is that there are so many of them. I'm going to knock that down from 4. Let's take 2. That means hopefully it should still produce wood constantly, but not end up in a position where I'm losing all the trees. That's good. I mean, they should be on building on this now. That'd be great. Yes. How many students do I have? 8 students. 8 students means that 9 students. Sorry, is Samathi just became 1. Yeah. So hopefully, it seems to be quite fluid at the moment. I mean, the students becoming adults, and very few people seem to be dying, which is a godsend for this achievement at least. But yeah, as long as I'm building up a nice backlog of people, so that if something happens and I can lose 16 people now, and still be in my comfortable, I'm going to make it 50 people for 20 years bracket. Look, all this is starting to be built. Come on, hurry up, where are you going? You literally did one thing and then left, didn't you? Oh, you're really depressed, Bob. I thought that said Bob the Builder, not Job Builder. Bellany. Yeah, why are you so unhappy, Bellany? I don't know. You're really elderly. You shouldn't really be working at 77. But you again. Yeah, it is. How is your builder friend? How happy is he? Wow. Vicent and Bellany hate being builders. Why are they so upset constantly? Oh, I don't know. Ooh, thank God someone came to help out. Okay, I've now got 2 on each, which is probably better actually. I think 2 on 2 is better than 4 on 1. That makes slight sense in my head, at least. Especially probably now fishermen are going to move to here, aren't they? 40, I can make 1 more house as well. Let's do that. I do like the music in this game. Very, very nicely atmospheric. You see, look, this is perfect. I'm expecting that to drop by about 40%, but I feel like the stuff that I'm being produced here is going to make up for that and more. How are we doing? Come on, make it up to 40. Doing 30. Have you got the last 5? Yeah, you do. So just someone bring 8 iron and we're done. Great. Come on, builders, build. Wouldn't it be great to have one of these guys randomly generated called Bob, and he just stays as a builder his entire life? So, Seriously? Who called their child that? Seriously, demon. No, you must have no, like, ambition for your child if you call them demon. Especially in these days and ages when everyone's very religious. Seriously? Your parents must hate you, demon. Oh, that's... wow. Demon child, I suppose. Please hurry up. Fish. How many people do I have now? 65. I can still lose 15 people and still survive. How much are we producing here? 105. This is probably dropping considerably. Yeah, quite considerably, but I don't think it's a bad thing I've got this second one set up. Especially now I've got this here. It should be nice and quick. In fact, I can add a few more fishermen in. Add a couple of fishermen. Now that's built, I'll put them off there. And I have 3 on each one, don't I? That will definitely produce more. 3 on 2 will definitely produce more than 4 on 1, just because there's more people.